New York, 1956. A 13-year-old boy sits down across from an established American master. Nobody in the room knows they're about to watch the most famous game in chess history. His name is Bobby Fischer, and in about 17 moves, he's going to give away his queen on purpose, and it's going to be completely correct. Knight to f3. Knight to f6. The opening is a Grunfeld defense. Fischer fianchettos his bishop, castles early, and starts pressuring white's center. On the surface, this is just solid modern opening theory. Nothing here suggests what's coming. Pawn takes on c4. Queen takes on c4. Byrne plays bishop to g5, pinning Fischer's knight to the queen. It looks natural, it's actually the first crack. The stronger move was b2, followed by castling, keeping the king safe before starting any tactics. Byrne's bishop move opens a door Fischer is about to walk straight through. Na4, Fischer doesn't retreat, doesn't defend, he attacks. This knight move immediately threatens Byrne's other knight on c3. And it's the first move of a combination Fischer has already calculated to the end. Knight takes on c3. Pawn takes on c3. Nxe4. Fischer gives up the exchange, a knight for a rook's worth of material disadvantage, purely to rip open the center while Byrne's king is still stuck in the middle of the board. This is not a player hoping for compensation. This is a player who has already seen where this ends. Bishop takes on e7. Knight takes on c3. Rook to e8, check. Byrne's king still hasn't castled, and every single one of Fischer's pieces is now aimed directly at it. The position is about to explode. And here it is. b6 Fischer offers his queen, not because he has to, because his bishop, his knight, and his rooks together are worth more than the queen sitting on b6. Given how exposed Byrne's king already is, if you remember one move from this entire game, this is the one. Chess writers have called this the counter of the century. Byrne takes it. bx-b6, of course he does, who wouldn't take a free queen? But this is exactly what Fischer wants. The queen is gone, but Fischer's minor pieces are about to fork, check, and harass Byrne's king for the next several moves without ever giving it a moment to breathe. Bishop takes on c4, check. Knight to e2, check. Knight takes on d4, check. Knight to e2, check. Knight to c3, check. After a forced sequence of checks and forks, Fischer finally recaptures the bishop. Materially, the game now looks roughly even, but that's an illusion. Byrne's king is completely exposed in the middle of the board, and every one of Fischer's remaining pieces is about to join the attack. Queen takes on b6. Nxd1. Fischer's knight, the same piece that started this entire combination, now scoops up a full rook. He hasn't just recovered his queen's value, he's already ahead. Rook takes on a2. Knight takes on f2. Rook takes on e1. Queen to d8, check. Knight takes on e1. Bishop to c5, check. Fischer is done consolidating. Now he's hunting. Every move from here tightens a net around Byrne's king, and there is no way out. Knight to g3, check. Bishop to b4, check. Bishop to b3, check. Knight to e2, check. Knight to c3, check. rc2, checkmate. 33 years before he'd become world champion, 13-year-old Bobby Fischer had already shown the world exactly who he was. This game has been reprinted in more chess books than almost any other ever played, and it earned its name honestly, the game of the century.